Looks a little bit different, doesn't it?
I would say. Look at that. Look at all that room I have. And it's clean. Hey guys, welcome back. Chuck House of Mopar. Big day today. Neighbors are roofing. That's gonna just have to be. It's only been going on for 2 weeks. Anyway, okay, yeah, big day. Taking the satellite Coronet, sorry. Out to get blasted today. There's a guy in St. Louis, a place in St. Louis, they do cars. I'm gonna get over there and yeah, we'll shout out to him for sure. It's an all-day process. Everything's going one day later than what it was gonna be. Today's actually Thursday. I had planned this out to do it, take the thing over Wednesday, they blast it Thursday, and then I'd pick it up Friday evening. Things changed, and then I'm gonna take it over to be epoxy primed by a buddy of mine. Drew, you know Drew. I'll be a little apprehensive here. You know, this is the worst part, the most part that we can expect to see some stuff in. We know the quarter was replaced. There's all kinds of evidence of that. See there. Evidence there. Well, we know. It was replaced somewhere along the line. There's filler in here. And there's filler right here. I hope it's not too ugly. Got a dinger. We've got a dinger here. I don't know if I've shown you guys, there's a crack right there, and this is dinged out. And in there and out here. That's too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and let him leave the package tray yellow, most of it. They can, next guy that ever comes along here, he wants to see, discovers this thing was yellow, he'll know. Of course, it does have a fender tag. It rained the other night pretty heavily, and there's some rust in there, but that I think is all from the welds. Anyway, I'm gonna move the truck out of the driveway here, and a couple hours from now, be on my way. Oh, here I am. All right, here we go.
A few moments later.
Okay, about to move the truck. So the place I'm going is called Midwest Porta-Blast. It's over in west side of St. Louis. Oh, it's Wentzville. Where it is for sure. Guy named Tim. I talked to Tim earlier this year and he said, yeah, bring it over. They got a lot of cars they show on their website. I guess they haven't warped any panels yet. But I called Tim to firm this thing up about a month ago. He's like, oh, I've got my 5-year anniversary for my wedding coming up and we're going to be gone 2 weeks. I'm like, oh crap. Well, anyway, he's got a buddy named, oh, what the hell, Garrett. Garrett's going to be there. Evidently he does it. Does this job as well. So we'll see, I'm sure. Camera quick. They're young guys. You know, I suspect they're in their mid-30s and enthusiasts, you know. They're car guys, so good. We're gonna go over there and I'll certainly leave up a link to their deal here, website. Okay. I made it. I went down a damn apps take you the wrong way. Had to back up about half a mile, which was quite awesome. Heavy equipment, boats. We're in the Missouri River bottom here. Okay. So here we are. Came off pretty good. Garrett's not so sure he's going to want to be famous yet.
I guess I'm committed now, huh?
If you want.
That's okay.
This is Garrett. So Garrett, he's never been asked if he wants to be on a YouTube channel video before. Go figure. So anyway, you were saying for thicker stuff, you'll use some glass.
Yeah, like the thicker, and it's more, you've got more contours, it stiffens it up, so we can be a little bit use a
More
little bit more
aggressive.
coarser, it goes
Sure.
faster. But like your broad, like
Roof.
your hoods, roofs, deck lids, low pressure, really fine media, or you can use like a medium glass, but low pressure is the key.
50? Did he say 50 psi or less than that?
I'll start less than that and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start less than that.
All right.
So that's kind of where the little tents are puckered up, as these broad flat things. But usually it's fine.
Stops warp. If it starts warping, you just
When oil cans, you back off, and sometimes you got to.
I was actually joking about that.
So yeah.
You know what you're doing. You guys do a lot of these.
Yeah,
like
we
you
do.
said.
We do.
All right. Well, leaving her in safe hands, as far as I know. Yeah, we'll just talk about what all they hit. This has had a quarter put on back in the day. So we're gonna find Bondo right here for sure.
Yeah.
And then down here some too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 6 of those and 1 of these, and come back on Saturday morning and she's done, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna start on it. I'll get a bunch. Probably start the little parts, the deck lid, and
Today yet?
yeah, and probably start maybe in the engine bay and finish up Friday.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right, man. Thank you.
Sure. Very welcome.
All right, creeping on out of here. Car came off really well. I thought it hit that sand and just come to a stop, but you know, it's awfully light. She slid right off. All right, he's gonna get some stills, pictures, and I'll add those in here shortly. All right, there we go. Committed. It's Saturday. I should have done this outside when I was walking around. I'm driving. We're gonna go get her, see how she looks. I've seen some pictures. You've seen some pictures. Progress looks pretty clean. We'll see. We're here. I put the trailer right there, he says. I made it.
Morning.
Morning.
So
What'd you find?
well, I mean,
Nothing too.
No, I mean, I think back there, just a couple little Swiss cheese there.
Oh yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, not too bad. Might be one of those on the other side.
I know this quarter was. I saw the
that's just
pictures.
ding.
Oh, ding-a-ling, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Of course, you knew about that. That little crack
Yep,
there.
yep.
Shoot, I can't say there was much else. I mean, that's typical rust areas. Nothing went through.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
Oh, what did it take? Maybe total of 6 to 7 hours. I wasn't
Yeah.
running a stopwatch, but roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Isn't it crazy? Here's what we have here.
Yeah, looks like they beat that down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That other side that was mounded up, that was just a mound of lead.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't a rust bubble like we thought.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, would that be lead there? Or is it?
That's just a stain from old rust. That was your mound here.
Yeah.
So it's maybe the sheet metal's moved around. I don't know about that.
That was weird.
Yeah.
So in this, how old am I? Give me a minute. I'm the same age as this car. I can't even think. 58. So that's the worst rust in the whole car.
Yeah.
Wow. This is what we hope to find someday, you know, or
Yeah.
of course a 70 Hemi Cuda would be better in this condition. Nice. See, this is the VIN right here on these cars. There's one in the back too.
Yeah.
All right.
Have maybe a little. That was the other spot.
Look at that.
Maybe a mouse was living in there once.
Likely.
Maybe just moisture.
There was tons of crap in there.
Yeah.
That'd probably get Bondoed back up. He didn't blast the inside of the doors, you know? Doing that now. I had said door jams. I should have been more specific, but anyway, real quick deal. Be underway shortly. So we had to DA it with 180 to get the knock down the sanding. You know, it was rough, and if we were going to go ahead now and wipe this off, all the lint from the things would get stuck in the deal, right? And then you have lint in your primer. That would be undesirable. So we DA'd the whole thing. About to push it out of here pretty soon, and wipe her down, then paint her up, prime it up. Okay, back at the house. Drew's daughter is a senior in high school, his youngest one, and she is homecoming tonight, dance. So they were gonna take pictures, and so he had to go. Ran a little late today. I ran late because, oh hell, they're working on a bridge over the Mississippi, and Garrett didn't know he's supposed to blast the door, so that was worth an extra 45 minutes to an hour. But still, we would have been pushing it for him to get out of there and be able to get back home for pictures. So tomorrow we'll be back. Gonna go ahead and wipe her down and prime it. It takes about an hour before you can touch it, and then I'll drag the old girl back home. She's looking really good. Yeah, I'll show you. Show you more.
The next day.
Okay, yeah, next day. Gonna head over there. I'm gonna go ahead and douche her down with some paint thinner, I guess, get all the oils off. That's why I was wearing a glove when we were sanding off the high spots from the sandblasting. I was just rubbing, well, I've been here, and Drew's like, yeah, the less you touch that, the less chance it has of rusting. I don't know if that means future rust or what, but so I had a glove on. It's a little harder to feel where you've been. You just pay attention, right? Anyway, so yeah, I got to get a couple things here. Gonna head over. Next thing will be, like I said, we're gonna douche her down, wipe her off, and then hit her with primer. Wait an hour, come on home. Then I'll show you what. Okay. So give her a wipe like this.
Yeah.
Just do an area like this maybe here, Drew?
Yeah, do like a 2x2 area.
2x2, all right. Wipe her down. And this is the stuff. Gotta blow her off a little. A little bit of lead. I'm back, safe and sound. The car. Guys, what we have here is an unbelievably, remarkably clean car. There, you can see it. I wish it was more sun. We're in the sun for you to see better, but yeah. So you can see various dings in the doors. Okay, you know, it's gonna happen. You've seen a few times the rust, cowl, the hood, but oh my God. I guess if I was gonna do something this stupid, this was a good candidate. Yeah. So going forward, stepped over the tongue. Going forward, see, there's body lines I didn't even know were there. What'll happen is I'll go ahead, get my marker out, and mark all the dings. There's a high spot here. You see the dings down there. All this fun stuff. And that, Drew seems to think I can bang it out from the inside a bit. I'm not really scared about reproducing that in a piece of metal over here. You know, make a long one, so I got spare, and then cutting this out. That doesn't scare me. But he's a body guy, and he's like, this is what I'd do. I'm like, okay. So yeah, unbelievably clean car. And the hood's good too, because honestly, back inside there, before we got it primered, and I haven't even looked at the hood that well, I was thinking I might have to just put a scoop on this booger instead of body filling, because there's just the faintest body line down the middle. Yeah, but it's pretty good too. Okay, I am going to go in for a minute, do what I got to do in there, and after a while, I volunteered the neighbor. Voluntold? No, I didn't voluntold anybody. I'd stop by the neighbor's house, and he's going to help me push it off. I'm sure I can get this off. I don't have any problem trying to push it in. It doesn't, it rolls, it doesn't weigh anything, but you know, why go ahead and run it into a tree now, right? Okay, see you in the garage. Well, there she is, back in the garage. Yep. Guys, I'm really quite thrilled. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna find in something like this, and it turns out it was a diamond in the rough. Really a diamond in the rough. Very minimal body work, and yeah, unbelievable, really. Stuff, body work that I could fix, honestly. I don't know if we're gonna be cutting out metal or not in spots, or how that's gonna work out. Very likely, it's just gonna get covered up. I'm not replacing that metal down there. You can watch, you'll see. It'll get done. It'll be made whole. It'll be made invisible, let me say that. But, yeah. I was been apprehensive the last few days, you know, because this is coming up. Is it all going to work out? Is it going to rain? You can't be driving a car home in the damn rain when it's full of, you know, just steel. You know, bare steel. No bueno. Couldn't have happened. And it wasn't even humid, so there was no chance of, you know, that. Because they're in the river bottom of Missouri over there. And that thing, yeah, whatever. So it was a non-issue, non-event. It's October 1st, in case you're wondering. And it's typically fairly dry around, you know, the River City here in the fall, to the point of, yeah, whatever, good for farmers, bad for your shrubs, I guess. Anyway, so that's that. She's back home. She needs a minimal amount of work, something that yours truly can take care of. And I believe I'm going to have a helper. One of our car club guys is going to come over. He's been working in a body shop for a couple years, because what'll be next is we'll fix dents, we'll fix ugliness back there, and she's going to need a high build primer, okay? And that's when just a tedious, monotonous crap starts. I don't know how this is what we're gonna do here. This is whammed down in. They fix it with Bondo, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We can get at a lot of this stuff and go from there, I suppose. See how she works out. I asked Drew there, I said, think I'll have her ready for Mopar next year? We're under a year now. He just kind of like, yeah. He kind of laughed. I'm like, and I talked to one of the other guys, and he said, I said the same thing, and he's like, wow. He's like, wow, or something. I don't know what he said, but anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for coming along. I am so glad this went so well. And it's gonna just start to suck from here for me. Yeah, when it comes to block sanding, but whatever. I asked for it, didn't I? Yeah, I sure did. So yeah, whatever. Get her done. Have a cool car in the end. And break the bank while we're at it. But anyway, thanks guys. We'll see you next time. See ya.